Okay, YouTube, hopefully this is the final video. Again, what part, I don't know, it'll be in the title. Alright, you know what, we're putting this on, of course, this tire may be older, a little, I wouldn't know if it's dry rotted, but you don't see no cracks, but its outer surface is a little rough. And that probably contributed to the bead being so stubborn and me ripping the beads a little bit. But finally, I got her on. And then when I went to put air in it, of course, it didn't want to seal. So the first thing I did was I took the sledgehammer and I just basically stood the tire up, went around the whole thing. It didn't have the strap on at that time. Just I banged on every tread interval all the way around almost twice. That kind of, seated both sides just barely. They was probably sticking out, 1 inch on each side or so, and then the air would not seal. So I said, well, I know people use straps sometimes, and this tire being so big, it looks like it'd be ideal to put pressure here and make it, force it out for the outer part of the rim to help it seal. So I cranked the crap out of it, and then I tried airing it up. And to be fair, this air nozzle here is one that's designed for my tire machine. Okay, so basically you can have the valve core out, you stick this on, okay, and then I would just stick the air here, and that would give it maximum pressure. But what that helped me to do, it didn't help me to seal it initially, it helped me to find where the leaks were at. So I marked the leaks, just scratched on the tire. And then what I did was I put that piece back on in the air hose, gave it full pressure. And then I just took my sledgehammer and went around and smashed on it like so. How you like that? One-handed sledgehammering, Went around. Got it to seal, immediately sealed up. So I'm happy. It's a lot of work, guys. And if you got the means or money-wise, and you've got a location where someone can install these, it's not going to bankrupt you. I'd highly recommend you just let somebody else do this. Unless you get the proper tools, which I didn't have any of the proper tools. These are all just makeshift and figured out what I got to do, except for my tire tools over there, of course. But yeah, so this should be the final piece, and I promised you that I would show you the wheel setup. Now, I said these off of 97 in the first video. No, this is a 93, 92, 400E W124 wheels. This part here, a little bit raised up, just barely. I'll show you. But, as you can tell, even here on the outside. All right, now, this is how I got it bolted on the other side. See? Yep. And I did eventually have to tighten them up because she got a little too wiggly on me. But that works great as a base to do tire changing, to get tires up off. As long as the wheels you're dealing with are bigger than these. These are like, I think they're 15-inch wheels. So, yeah, tell you what, let me measure real quick. I'm pretty sure they're 15s on Mercedes back then. At the most 16s. Let's see, from outside to outside. Yeah, I'm wrong, they're like about 16. So, and the circumference of this wheel, that's I think a 20-incher. Let's see about, I'll go outside to outside. Outside to outside, well, inside, that's cool. 18 on the smaller lip. The next lip, about a 19 or so. Well, maybe, yeah. And on this one, about a 20, 22. Anyway, So what you're dealing with, these wheels fit right up in there, no problem. Perfect, and gets it up off the ground as you've seen, just enough that you can really work on these tires. So I hope this helps all the YouTube community. I'm not monetized, you know, so it ain't no big deal. I just thought people would be interested in seeing how I managed to get these beads on. And without that freaking bottle jack pushing on them beads, it wouldn't have happened. It would not have happened. So I'll probably use that technique on others. The thing is, these have, you know, big probably a 1 inch wide bead, so the head of that bottle jack can get onto it. If you're doing some other kind of tires, you may not be able to do that, but you could probably modify something and still use a bottle jack to push on beads. And it's a whole lot better than just tearing your beads up with a tire tool. You know, pulling so hard that the beads are ripping. But luckily, it looks like this thing didn't rip so much that it didn't seal. It's sealing fine. All right, YouTube, I'll cut this short. Sorry that I don't know how to do video editing, don't know how to link all the parts together and all that happy stuff. I will eventually do that, and I'll probably clean these up and put it so that people can get through them easily. Right now, it seems like everybody's viewing the last video that gets the most views, and then the one that started it all only gets a few views. Don't make no sense. I guess people are just clicking off and not going checking the other ones where most of the important information is. So if you're getting the last videos, you better go check video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blah, blah, blah. I think I've done almost like 10 of these things by now. Okay, I'm out. Y'all have a good day.